The one thing you're avoiding is the one thing that will change your life. The thing that has the most fear behind it, it has the most growth behind it. So you have to ask yourself on a daily basis, what is the one thing that I am most afraid of, that I am most fearful of, that I have the most resistance towards, that I feel the most push against? For some of you, that might be going to the gym. That might be doing that business thing that you've been putting off. For me, that's what it was. I have a YouTube channel and I knew I had to film for my other channel, but I didn't have a studio, right? Because I've been traveling so much. I'm in California. I'm like everywhere recently. And since I don't have a studio, like a setup, there's just so much resistance for me to film. And I'm aware of this, right? I'm very aware of this. So I might have delayed it a few days, but I realize, and I've known this for a while now, which is it's always the thing that feels the most pain in the ass that is actually what helps you grow in life. It's always that thing, right? So, and really, every problem you have has a matter of, most problems you have, maybe not every problem, but most problems you have, the reason you have them is because you're neglecting some part of your life, right? Usually. So if you're fat, it's like, hey, you're not working out enough. If you're really skinny, it's like, hey, we're not pushing weights enough. If your skin's fucked up, it's like, hey, we're either eating like shit, we don't have a good skin routine, blank, 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 whatever, right? We're not rich, we're not working hard enough. And for the guy who's broke, it's really hard for him to work hard, because if it was easy, he would have not been broke. So it's really interesting. It's like, you just gotta realize, what is the thing that makes you most uncomfortable? That is the thing that's gonna level you up the most. And instead of like waiting days or worse, weeks or years until you're forced to do the thing because maybe you're in the hospital bed and they told you have diabetes, or maybe you're 40 years old and you don't have a wife yet, so you're like, damn, now I need to learn pickup. Whatever it is, instead of waiting for life to force you to do the thing, waiting for that deadline, you need to just make that today. Or at least sometime this week. You need to, in my opinion, the most practical step, the most practical solution for this problem is on a weekly basis getting in alignment with your life and being like, yo, what can I do to get towards my goals? What are my goals? Why do I have them? And what can I do this week to get towards that direction? So if it's going to the gym, you got to put that on your calendar. You got to know when you're going to do that. If it's socializing with people and women and becoming better at socializing, if it's that, once again, you put it on your calendar, just like a gym session. And then when Tuesday comes along, and Tuesday at 12 p.m., you got to go and socialize, and 12 p.m. hits, go and socialize. You're probably not going to want to. If you don't go to the gym, you're probably not going to want to go that day. You're just not going to. And that's normal. Why? Because it's your old self. Your old self doesn't want to become its new self, because these are different people. They're different people. So you can't expect to feel like doing something until you already have done it successfully again and again and again, and then it just becomes part of who you are. And then ironically, in the future, the real distant future, sometimes you get so good at something that it actually becomes kind of boring. And you actually lose satisfaction from it. And then you need to add different elements to it to make it more fun or do something else. That's usually what ends up happening. So be grateful. Be grateful that there is resistance on the thing you want to do, because that's what makes it rewarding. That's what makes you have the spiritual growth. Because the final amazing part about this is that the more you do this in areas of your life, the more it bleeds into other areas of your life. You start to just become an action taker. You stop thinking so much. You just think, what is the thing I got to do to level up? This? Okay, let me do it. Why am I waiting? Oh, because I don't feel like it? Well, fuck that. I know I don't feel like it. I know it's not going to change. I know I will only feel like it when I'm in it. I know I only feel like it when I'm in it. You know when you want to go on a run or something and like you feel resistance, but then while you're on the run, you're like, damn, I'm glad I'm doing this. Like at some point, maybe not right when you start, but at some point you're like, yo, I feel good. This is good. That, yo, I feel good. This is good voice. That's like your new self, man. But remember, to be your new self, you gotta let the old self die. So when you have all these bitch pussy thoughts, detach from it. Tell yourself that's not you. That's the old you. That's who you are now, but it's not who you're going to be in 2 hours from now after the activity. This is how you grow in life, is you have to separate yourself from your weak voice and your powerful voice. So remember, what is your weak voice complaining about the most? That thing is what's going to make you into the new version of yourself if you just go head on and attack that thing. And if you need more help and you like these videos, click the link in my description to get hours and hours of exclusive content and get on Q&As and interact with me. But that's it for this video, guys. Hope you guys have a great day. And remember, just sit down and brainstorm and ask yourself, what do I want in life? What are the goals I want to achieve? What are the steps needed to get there? And how can I do this today? That's all. Have a great day. Peace out.